Hey parents of teenagers, man, what a crazy year we've had. We're excited to announce though that we definitely are able to go to camp. That said, this isn't a video to talk you into it. Here's what I want you to do as a parent. I want you to consider whether you want your child to go or not. We go to camp in Toccoa Falls, Georgia. So we are complying with all of the state of Georgia's rules and regs through the camp. Roger, I've also kind of tasked him with going a little bit above and beyond for our group, making it clear to our teenagers when they get there that Roger's in charge and the level's gonna be a little bit higher than the camp if we're gonna err on anything. We're not gonna do anything the camp wouldn't allow. We're gonna go a little step higher. And so we'll explain all that in the days to come, but I just kind of wanted to let you as parents know it is the expectation that there's no pressure put on you. We can't really control teenagers' peer pressure, but if they're listening to us, they're not putting pressure on your kids. But we want you to make that decision for yourself. And then I would ask you this, if you are, I'll say this as a pastor to take the pressure off Roger. If you're a panic attack parent that is going to then try to tell Roger all the things he needs to do, having been a youth pastor for 10 years, you need to make the call not to send your kid. Now, all the parents that say, hey, there's some risk involved, we understand the days we're living in, we do want our kids to go. If you're to that point and not a panic attack, then I want you to say, hey, here's an idea we had, and he might ask you for that. So I hope I said the offensive thing, and if you're mad at anybody, you can be mad at me, but I think it's gonna be a great time. Spiritually, yes, our kids need camp. No pressure in that, but that's something as parents we consider. And then also safety is paramount. And so we're gonna leave that all up to you. And there'll be some signing of waivers and things like that that talk about COVID, and we'll get to all that. But go ahead, Roger, tell us what we need to know.
Yeah, so the details on camp, we're going July 13th through the 17th. So here's what that means for you. I know we plan on going in June, and now it's all been switched up a couple of times now. So for most of you, I know you've been texting me and stuff like that, so I need to know a yes or no decision on your student going to camp by this Sunday, okay? So this Sunday is the deadline. We do have potentially some scholarship opportunities available, but I need to know that by Sunday. If you need a scholarship application, you gotta text me today and get those things in, because Sunday is the deadline, because we got a whole bunch of different protocols that we got to maintain. I'm going to be texting you if your kid's going, saying, hey, listen, hey, have they had a fever this week? We got to make sure that we're complying with all of the regulations. So by this Sunday, July 13th through the 17th, I need a decision from you. I will post a sign up on social media. I'll be texting it to each of you as well. So it should be very simple to get all that. And then we'll get all of the safety protocols sent to you. You'll be able to read on those, sign off on those before your kid even gets on the van for camp. So, and I know some of you have been talking about money. All the money will be due the day of camp. Camp has pushed back all the deadlines, so it'll be due the day we leave. We'll be taking the money. Obviously, we can't let you go if you don't pay, but we'll be due that day. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. You have my cell phone number, but we're so excited to be able to at least give this opportunity. I know this season has been really difficult on teenagers, spiritually and socially. I know there's even some depression and things going on, and we wanted to at least provide for those who are willing, provide the opportunity to gather as students in a safe environment that can be spiritual beneficial for them. So
Awesome. You know your child, asthma issues, those type things. You're just gonna have to be the parent, make the call. I know you're not gonna be popular for a little while. Don't make Roger do that. You do that for us. And then last thing, we also need to know on this Sunday, if you need help, scholarship help. We do have some funds available for those that need it. I think you have to make application. So those applications also need to be turned in this Sunday. Those will be reviewed, and we'll help all that we can. We can only help to the funds that come in, but we'll do all the help that we can. So we love you guys. God bless you. See you at church Sunday. It's gonna be an amazing Sunday service, unlike any other, and I'm excited about having you guys come. God bless you.